kind of stuff. But they've already had the marriage contract. We know this. That's what that picture is. Yet, it's the same as when these guys here go, well, we know that this is what we said, but this looks more fun. And this is why I saw this, or what I saw this as, is that this is where we do this all day long. And this is where we have to stop ourselves all day long. Because, like I said, I don't know about the rest of you, my week was filled with this portion. The world was beating on me. I was trying to move out of the way or do the right thing, and I still kept getting beat on. But it wasn't because of necessarily even inaction, but it was because of enticement. It was enticement all week. All week. You know, I was thrown a $25,000 job in my lap if I wouldn't go to California. I was given opportunity to, there was just multiple opportunities. One of them had to do, well, just, come drinking with us. Instead of spending time with my wife and kids. Not studying for this. Not getting up here. You know what I mean? If I finished the job today that we've been working on for the last 3 weeks, I would have gotten a bonus. But that means I would have had to be at work today. Does that make sense? I mean, those are the things that are happening in my life. And I'm not going, woe is me, look at me. I'm just saying, we all are dealing with those kind of things. And what we have to do and decide is that we are not going to join up with anybody.
You were actually being tested.
Well, right. But the children of Israel were the whole time too.
Yeah, but
the children of Israel were the whole time too. When the daughters of, or whatever, the daughters of Moab went in, did they have to go with them? No. I'm just, that's my point with this, is that that's where my life was this week. And that's why I saw this is really powerful. That's why I wanted to end up this way. Is because this is where it's about us joining up with what God led us to do or with what everyone else wants us to do.
Yeah.
Because believe me, could have used that bonus.
Sure.
Could have used that other job. But not at the expense of my wife, my kids, and my congregation. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Because we have to make sure that that's the stand we're making. And if we're not, why are you here? Yes, ma'am.
You're not the only one who went through that.
I figured. I know, and that's why I asked the question. Because it's true. God puts us through these portions because why? There's a cycle to everything. God's cycle. Not ours. God's cycle. And if God's cycle deems that this is the portion this week, look out. I mean, just seriously. That's right. You got to look out for what's coming your way. Okay. Does anybody need to get any last comment on this? I hate to cut this one short. I know there was a lot to this portion. Don't get me wrong. But I really want to show what I'm going to be doing with the kids, because I think it's important for y'all to have trust in that I'm going to teach another generation what we're doing. So, anybody else?
I just wanted to make the point that this does go all the way to the end of the book, because when you get to Revelation 2:20, and he's talking to the church at Pergamum, he says, I know where you dwell, where Satan's throne is, and you hold fast my name, and you did not deny my faith, and even in the days of Antipas, my witness, my faithful one, who was killed among you, where Satan dwells. But I have a few things against you, because there are some who hold the teaching of Balaam, who kept teaching Balak to put a stumbling block before the sons of Israel, to eat things sacrificed to idols, and to commit immorality. Even all the way to the end of the age, it persists. It wasn't even just this generation that the immediate generation of Balaam. It becomes a major point that stays throughout the whole story.
Well, there again, that's why we have to go through this portion every year. Okay,